Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The convocation is about to begin. And please make sure to silence your phones. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated for the procession of high authorities and faculty members. Go! Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to be followed by the national anthem.
나는 자랑스러운 태극기 앞에 자유롭고 정의로운 대한민국의 무궁한 영광을 위하여 충성을 다할 것을 굳게 다짐합니다.
Thank you. Please be seated. Please allow me to introduce the high officials to today's ceremony. Dr. Sun-Kyung Kim, founder of Wusong University. Dr. John Endicott, president of Wusong University, vice chancellor of SolBridge. Dr. Hami Bushiki, Dean of SolBridge International School of Business. Dr. Dao Young Lee, Chairman of Wusong Educational Foundation. Dr. Hong-Ki Kim, Vice President of Administration, Wusong University. Dr. Chan Wook Jung, Dean of Graduate School, Usong University. Byung-Yik Jung, Director of Administration, Director of Graduate and Non-Degree Programs, SolBridge International School of Business. Jae-Shi Kim, Associate Director of Administration, SolBridge International School of Business. Dr. Nur Muhammad Yusupov, Acting Associate Dean of Faculty and Research, SolBridge International School of Business. Joshua Park, Juris Doctor, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Programs, SolBridge International School of Business. Young-Hoon Cho, Director of Alumni and Corporate Relations, SolBridge International School of Business. Dr. Young-San Lee, Associate Dean of Korean Admissions and Career Services, SolBridge International School of Business. Shane Park, Director of Marketing and Communications, SolBridge International School of Business. Jae Ryong-hyun, Director of Korean Admissions, SolBridge International School of Business. Chang Jun Choi, Director of Career Development Center, SolBridge International School of Business. I will now introduce the faculty members of SolBridge. Dr. Chia Sing Hwang, Dr. Olemu Aye Mengitsu, Dr. Ben Gay Mensa, Dr. Chian Sai Mong, Dr. Kushal Sharma, Professor Daniel Kaparu, Dr. Thailand Erkmets, Dr. Sukbin Kim, Dr. Ravi Kashyap, Dr. Kyunhwa Kim, Dr. Sang Yushin, Dr. Edwin Sanusi, Dr. Anu Osoy, Professor Shiji Kumar Pia, Professor Junhwa Kim, Professor Paul Wolfars, Dr. Yutek Lee, Dr. Mahmoud Awan, Professor Hyun Park, Dr. Kwon Hee Yu. Dean Bushiki will now request permission for newly admitted students. Please welcome Dean Bushiki to the stage.
Distinguished guest, Chairman Sun, Founder Kim, President Andrikov, Chairman Lee, dear colleagues and officials of Usong University, dear students, and most importantly today, dear freshwomen and freshmen. It is my pleasure to welcome you in the SolBridge camp and to extend a very warm welcome and congratulations. As you can see, the circumstances today did not allow us to greet and meet you in person in this beautiful auditorium. We will make up for this, and we will bring you here together as soon as this will be possible to celebrate our partnership. Before I provide some information about our plans for the fall semester, I would like to say a few words about the fall 2020 cohort. So this fall, we are happy to welcome 216 students from 28 countries. These numbers are roughly at the same level with fall 2019. And this is a big achievement under the current circumstances. So, thank you. Thank you for entrusting us with your education in these particularly difficult and unusual circumstances. I'm also glad to report that the fourth cohort is comprised of 122 female students and 85 male students. So, as you can see, SolBridge is exceeding gender parity. We are very proud of this and should find good reason to celebrate. Out of the 216 new students, 173 are joining the undergraduate program, while 43 will study for a graduate degree. And these numbers include exchange and study abroad students. And to these students, exchange students, study abroad students, I would like to extend a particular warm welcome and say that we are happy to welcome you for a limited time in the SolBridge family, and we value your contribution to the enrichment of our community's DNA, multicultural DNA. So, welcome. Now, regarding our plans for the fall semester, our teams have worked very hard to prepare the campus for a hybrid mix of online and in-person instruction. And we are expecting to open the campus in 2 weeks, and hopefully we will be able to do so. And as you should know by now, that we are also giving you the option to study online for the full semester from your home country. The hybrid model will pose some challenges here at SolBridge and everywhere else. So there will be some challenges, particularly in the areas of attendance, management, and grading. These will be challenges for you, students, but also for your professors. We are aware of these challenges, and we will deal with them with empathy and fairness. And this is important. We are learning from the past semester. As perhaps you know, we had to deliver the full spring semester online, which was a first for us, and which was a good experience, by the way. In terms of course, evaluations, we had some great feedback from students. So we are learning to operate in this online space, online world. We are learning, and we will continue to improve, and we will also value your feedback about the experience. Those of you who are in Deja, I would like to invite you to be very, very cautious, please, and to abide strictly with the health guidelines. COVID-19 is real, and the risk of infection is real. So please take the guidance you receive very seriously and stay safe and protect your fellow students, members of the administrative staff, and the professors. We pride ourselves on being a safe campus, and we have been a safe campus in this country over the last months, and we want this to stay so. So please, again, please be careful. And until I can meet and greet you in person here on campus as soon as possible, I would just like to finish by wishing you a very good start semester, and I will see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Bushiki. Representatives of the SolBridge student body will now recite the student oath. All students, please stand. And all students, please raise your right hand.
As a student of SolBridge International School of Business, I promise to respect my fellow students and strive to understand their unique culture while being a positive representative of my own culture. At all times, I will act in an ethical and professional manner through observance of the SolBridge Student Code of Conduct. I will commit myself to my studies in order to improve myself and the world around me. August 31st, 2020. EBA Student Representative Hebin Kwak.
MBA Student Representative Eddie Freda.
Students may lower your right hand. Thank you very much. Please be seated. President Endicott will now give the welcome speech. President Endicott, will you please join us on the stage?
Chairman Lee, special guests, Chairman Song, distinguished colleagues of SolBridge and Musong University, and newly entering students, good morning and congratulations. Kamsahamnida. Today we meet under very unusual circumstances. I am here with a few students to comply with level 2 social separation requirements of the government, and you are everywhere, possibly in Korea or one of the other nations represented here at SolBridge. It's my job, no matter where you are, to welcome you to our university and underline to you our intention to turn this year into a very, very positive opportunity for all students and faculty alike. For example, I will be joining a colleague, Professor Jeffrey Miller, to teach, as all of us will do, an online course, at least for the first 2 weeks. It happens to be American history. I jokingly note that the U.S. has only been around for 237 years. I've been part of that for 1/3 of the time. It will be a blast. We will have a national election. History in the making, honestly. All of us, your SolBridge faculty, are looking forward to a great opportunity and some fine interaction with our students. Actually, we may all enjoy this experience. It's during times like this that the best can come out of all of us. Let's make this a real opportunity for learning in a new manner. The fact that it is new will actually help. We all will remember these days forever. As soon as we can, we will meet all together and conduct classes in the old-fashioned way. We will, I'm sure. But out of this experience become some fundamental changes. We will have to see. What I'm trying to say is really, I don't know how long we'll be online this semester. Be ready to be flexible, but let's all be positive. Of course, you know why we'll meet online for several weeks. We must break the COVID cycle and refrain from meeting in groups to reduce its ability to spread. I buy that. And as soon as the government says it's okay to return to classes, we will enthusiastically greet you, even perhaps with a handshake. In closing, may I call on each and everyone within reach of my voice to agree to make this work. Let's all be flexible professors as well as students. As we continue to go on in uncharted waters, I call on you to meet adversity with an undaunted SolBridge spirit. I also call on you to welcome all of your colleagues from Korea and around the world, realizing that from diversity comes innovation and its handmaiden creativity. Diversity defines SolBridge. It's our brand, and we continue to serve as a beacon for understanding and international cooperation. So many counter forces are present. This is a conflicting world. In closing, welcome once again. I pledge that SolBridge and Woosung University will do all it can to make this one of your best learning experiences. Congratulations on joining SolBridge. We'll go together as a team. Shukahania. Thank you.
You can stay on the stage, President Endicott. Please welcome Chairman of Korea Enterprise Federation, Chairman of CJ Group, and Honorary Chairman of Korea Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Kyung-Shi So, Woosung Honorary PhD.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's again a great privilege to speak in the fall 2020 entering class, SolBridge International, even though it is online, and introduce to you our special guest lecturer, who is receiving an honorary doctorate degree in business management from Woosung University. Chairman Song Kyung-Shik is chairman of the Korea Enterprise Foundation, an assembly of Korean enterprises established in 1970 and charged with bringing about corporate relationships between management and labor. It is dedicated to building industrial peace and improving national competitiveness, thereby contributing to national growth and stabilizing industry and creating more jobs. Chairman Song is also the chairman of the CJ Group, an impressive conglomerate that takes its name from the Korean Yeoljidang, or first sugar manufacturer. That was the industry that gave birth to the group in 1953. Today it boasts an impressive array of subsidiaries that include household names like CJ Yeoljidang, CJ Logistics, CJ Olive Network, CJ ENN, and CGG. Total revenue in 2019 was 33.8 trillion with a T won, with an operating margin of 1.5 trillion won. According to last Thursday's Korea Herald, CJ Yeoljidang recorded an operating profit of 385 billion won, up 120% from the same time last year. If these responsibilities and accomplishments were not enough, Chairman Song is also honorary chairman of the Korea Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That reflects the time he served as active chairman there also. His involvement in business, helping instrumentally in the realization of the Korean miracle, are only part of his story. His contributions to education and international understanding are also without equal. Give me a moment to elaborate. He has been chairman of the Korea-Russian Friendship Association since 2010 and has headed the Korean-American Friendship Society since 2008. Bringing together those two groups indicates Chairman Song is willing to take on some of the most difficult tasks present in the international system. His interest and contribution to education are evident in his chairmanship of the Korea Foreign Schools Foundation, demonstration of his support of internationalism and education. education. In 1961, he completed his Bachelor of Law degree at Seoul National University. In 1968, he completed his MBA at the Oklahoma State University in Stillwell, Oklahoma. In 1987, he returned to Seoul National to complete an advanced management program. International recognition of Chairman Son's contributions to international business and world harmony are seen in the many awards and honors bestowed upon him over the years. That include the Van Fleet Award by the Korea Society, the Grand Cordon of the Order of the Rising Sun of the Government of Japan, the Order of Civil Merit, the Moon Law Medal by the Government of Korea, and the Order of Tasbih by the Government of Uzbekistan. The list of education and state honors goes on, and will now include his first honorary doctorate. It will appropriately be in business management from the University of Beijing. This degree is awarded by the authorities of Wusong University because of his contributions to prosperity of Korea and its international partners. It's my honor to introduce Song present his acceptance speech and address for the fall 2020 annual students. Chairman Song.
Doctor of Business Administration presented to Kyoshi So. Person named above is recognized for playing a significant role in the economic development of the Republic of Korea as President of Korea Employers Federation and CEO for a global enterprise. In recognition of this, and his contribution to the development of Korea's mutual relationship with the United States and many other countries worldwide through the activities of the Korea-American Friendship Society, the G20 Seoul Summit, the 2018 Pyeongchang Olympic Winter Games, and the Busan World Chinese Entrepreneurs Convention Advisory Committee meeting, we recommend the conferral of an honorary degree, the Doctor of Business Administration, in accordance with the graduate school policies of Wusong University. August 31st, 2020, Chamukjang, Dean of Graduate School, Wusong University. In accordance with the above recommendation, Wusong University grants a conferral of an honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration. August 31st, 2020, John Endicott, President of Wusong University. Wusong Honorary PhD, Kyungshi Song will now give the fall 2020 congratulatory speech. The 2018 Pyeongchang Olympic Winter Games and the Busan World Chinese Entrepreneurs Convention Advisory Committee meeting, we recommend the conferral of an honorary degree, the Doctor of Business Administration, in accordance with the graduate school policies of Wusong University. August 31st, 2020, Chamukjang, Dean of Graduate School, Wusong University. In accordance with the above recommendation, Wusong University grants a conferral of an honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration. August 31st, 2020, John Endicott, President of Wusong University. Wusong Honorary PhD, Kyungshi Song will now give the fall 2020 congratulatory speech.
Well, thank you, Dr. Andy Cox, for your kind introduction. Freshman students, I congratulate all of you on entering SolBridge International School. I would also like to express my gratitude to President Andy Cox, Dean Uchiki, and the faculty for inviting me to this meaningful event. I would also like to pay my respect to Dr. Kim Sang-hyun, the founder, Dr. Lee Dal-young, the chairman of Wusong Educational Foundation. It is a great honor for me to receive an honorary doctorate of business management at this glorious moment. I thank the SolBridge and Wusong University for their kindness. Under President Endicott's leadership, Musang University has been growing with excellent faculty and good students, especially SolBridge International School of Business is drawing attention both at home and abroad for its global curriculums taught in English for many international students. Dear freshman students, we are gathered here to celebrate the start of your journey at SolBridge. Taking this opportunity, I would like to share a few words of my opinions with you who take the first step toward as university student today. We are living in an era of globalization. In the aftermath of the coronavirus disease 19 outbreak, there are growing concerns that it would accelerate a shift toward de-globalization. However, I believe that the globalization is not likely to stop. The globalization has brought an international division of production of goods and services, which occurs across national borders. It is an inevitable trend to enhance economic efficiency. Even if some countries close their borders to prevent the spread of pandemic like the coronavirus, or to follow protectionism of trade, the flow of globalization will continue to advance. I like to tell you that CJ, where I'm working for, was a company engaging in domestic food business only until I joined in 1993. But we now have operations around the world because we can expand the market or get the supply of raw materials. We will continue our globalization policy in coming years. In this light, you will have to develop your abilities, which are needed in the era of globalization. To globally competitive, it is essential to nurture deeper understanding and insights on the global economy and culture. On top of this, I encourage you to learn at least 2 foreign languages or more. Speaking multiple languages would be helpful to be more competitive in the global market. Dear new students, we are well aware, digital transformation has already started in our times. Artificial intelligence, which is the core technology of digitalization, has been constantly evolving, and it will take on the role of acquiring and storing information and knowledge, eventually replacing human efforts. In future, we can use AI for those purposes, and you shall develop creativity and leadership skill rather than focusing on memorizing knowledge and technique in the coming years. Soft skills like networking, empathy, and creativity are expected to be highly valued. Soft skills will be more valuable assets than good grades or resume in the future. Especially, creativity can be developed by interacting and communicating with your peers. Indeed, building social relationships and friendship is very important in the campus life. Yes, students, I hope you shall fully enjoy the time of your youth on campus. You can build your leaderships by actively participating in various student activities. By doing so, you will learn many things like social relationships and communication skills outside of the classroom or library. If you spend your time only for making a good resume or receiving a diploma, it could be a disappointing campus life. Joyful experience during university years is a solid foundation for developing healthy relationships and personal growth, which will lead to a successful life in the future. In fact, many companies like CJ look for promising young men who have open eyes and a bright prospect of social skill. I hope all of you will grow into future leaders by bravely embracing changes in globalization and digitalization with an open mind. Once again, congratulations on becoming SolBridge International School students, and best wishes to you who begin your new chapter here on campus. Thank you.
Please stand to sing the Usong School Song. This concludes the Fall 2020 SolBridge Convocation ceremony. Students, please remain standing as the high officials and faculty members exit.